everyone, good day and welcome. I am Jean Ingsen. I am a budding digital marketing strategist, and it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to this webinar. We have a diverse group of attendees from around the world, and we are pleased to have members of our local community joining us today. It's nice to have you guys here. It's nice to have everyone here today. We're on to the second session of the Marketing 101, which is the understanding Facebook algorithm in order to leverage our social media strategy. So by the end of this session, you will have a better understanding of how to optimize your Facebook posts to maximize their visibility and engagement among your target audience. So, have you ever posted something on Facebook and wondered why it received a lot of engagement one day but hardly any the next? Or maybe you've noticed that some of your posts seem to be more visible in people's news feeds than others. The reason for this is a Facebook algorithm. It's a complex set of rules and calculations that determine which content is shown to users and in what order. So, in this webinar, we will dive deep into the workings of the Facebook algorithm, exploring how it analyzes and ranks content based on factors such as relevance, engagement, and timeliness. I won't be talking about the technicals here because that'll be the behind the scenes of Facebook that we know nothing about, of course, but such as the codes and whatnots. But what I'm going to share with you is based on tested and proven analysis and study of how the algorithm works. So if you want to get more engagement, more leads, and grow your business through Facebook platform, join us for this informative webinar and take your marketing strategy to the next level. The context of the Facebook algorithm is to create personalized experience for each user based on their behavior, their interests, interactions on the platform. So it constantly evaluates and adjusts the content shown to maximize engagement and relevance while also balancing the diversity and variety of the content. And in here, this next slide is the Facebook algorithm is designed to achieve several goals, including maximizing user engagement, personalizing the user experience, preventing spam and abuse, and promoting high quality content, of course, and maximizing um, ad revenue. So let's discuss each. The algorithm is designed to identify and promote posts that are likely to drive engagement, such as posts with a high number of likes, comments, shares, and reaction. For example, if a post that receives a lot of likes and comments in a short period of time, it is more likely to be shown to other users. So, in terms of personalizing the user experience, the, the algorithm takes into account a user's past behavior like likes and interest to customize their feed. For example, if a user frequently interacts with posts about sports, then the algorithm is more likely to show them posts about sports in the future. And for preventing spam and abuse, the algorithm is trained to detect and remove spam, fake news, hate speech, and other types of abusive content. For example, if a post contains a link to a website known for spreading misinformation, the algorithm may reduce the visibility of that post or remove it altogether. And for promoting high quality content, the algorithm is again, it's designed to promote high quality content that is likely to provide value to users. Therefore, if, for instance, if a post contains a link to a reputable news source and receives a lot of positive engagement, the algorithm is more likely to show that post to other users. And for maximizing ad revenue, the algorithm identifies users who are most likely to engage with ads and show them relevant ads. For example, if a user frequently clicks on ads related to fitness, the algorithm is more likely to show them ads for fitness products or services. And of course, there are the Facebook algorithm learns from individual user behavior, so everyone's newsfeed looks different. It goes through 4 steps to determine which pieces of content are most important to you and how they should arrange your news feeds. So, number one, we have inventory. Inventory refers to the list of posts available for Facebook to show in a new user's newsfeed. This includes posts from friends, pages they follow, and also sponsored content. And post signals, these are signals that Facebook uses to understand what post is about. These signals may include text in the post, type of post such as videos, image, link, and many more. And the engagement the post has received so far, like for example, likes, comments, shares, and others. And for the user signals, Facebook has uses signals from user behavior to predict how they will react to a particular post. So these signals may include past actions like how the users interact with similar content, how long they spend looking at a post, and how often they engage with the content. And for the overall score, after evaluating all of these signals, Facebook calculates an overall score for each post, and then it determines where the post will rank in a user newsfeed. And there are 3 major categories that Facebook looks at when evaluating user behavior. We have the user interaction. This is where Facebook considers who a user is typically interacting with, such as their friends, their family, and pages they follow. The algorithm also gives high priority to posts from these sources. And also, we have the type content. The algorithm also considers the type of content a user typically engages with, such as videos, images, or links mentioned a while back. So it will show more of the content type that a user interact with most frequently. And of course, the popularity. The algorithm takes into account the popularity of a post. This includes the number of likes, comments, and shares a Facebook post received, as well as how quickly it's gaining engagement. So let's move on to the next slide. There are 4 ways to crack the Facebook algorithm, and I'll be discussing one by one. First, as we have content timing. So content timing, or also known as the frequency of posting. Let's take for example the BitShares Labs Facebook page. By analyzing these posts, it suggests that the crypto article content get gets less than 100 reach, whereas the personalized content such as the holiday and monthly calendar posters or the behind the scenes get a lot more engagement than the daily dose of news articles. So let me share my screen so you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. For a moment. So, as you can see, are you seeing my screen? There. All right. There you go. So, this is the Facebook profile. We're going to get on to the dashboard. There we go. There we have it. So, there. So, I'm just going to check here. Let me click a particular post. There, you can see that. So here, post impressions are uh, the number of times the post was on screen. It can be multiple times seen by a single user. Post reaches the number of people who saw your post at least once, and post engagement, it's the number of likes, um, or reactions, and shares, comments, and uh, clicks as well. So in here, if I'm going to check in here, there are hardly any clicks, if you can see that. So these are the daily dose of news articles. There, hardly any clicks. There, zero. So it's no secret that the Facebook wants to keep users on its platform instead of sending them to external sites. To that end, the Facebook de-emphasized posts with external links, instead prioritizing content that's native to the platform. So that doesn't mean that your posts with external links are never going to be seen, but it does mean that you should have a mix of content with an emphasis on content that's native to Facebook and keeps on uh, keeps on the users on the platform. So let me stop sharing that one, and let's go back to our slide. There you have it. So in here, you're going to see that personalized content such as this one, the behind the scenes, the CFO summit got a 603 post impressions. We have 445 reach and 186 engagement compared to the news articles that um, is being posted on your Facebook. So you notice that your Facebook post sometimes seem to lose momentum. It's not just your imagination. The Facebook algorithm actually evaluates each post performance and adjusts its visibility accordingly. So if your post gets a lot of engagement, your subsequent post may have a harder time gaining traction. When it comes to Facebook, timing is everything, and the algorithm is constantly analyzing user behavior and adjusting the visibility of posts based on factors like engagement and recency. So if you post two similar pieces of content in quick successions, like what is happening on the news articles, the algorithm will likely favor the one that gets more engagement and show it to a wider audience. Facebook can be a tricky platform to master in part because of its complex algorithm, and this algorithm is designed to promote the most engaging, relevant content to user, but it can be hard to predict exactly how it will behave. That's why it's important to be strategic with your post and pay attention to how they perform over time. So if one post seems to be doing well, don't assume that your next post will automatically get level of engagement. The algorithm is always watching, always making adjustment. So content timing is in contrast with the theory that the more content, the more eyeballs, or The more friends you add, the more you grow your audience, or the more people you get in your network, the more people will see your content. But it doesn't really work that way with Facebook algorithm. So posting less allows Facebook algorithm to latch on to that post, so that has potential to go viral, and it gauges your post based on engagement. Once it sees that the post is getting a lot of engagement, it's going to show to a greater percentage of your audience. So if you're serious as a social media manager, if you're handling Facebook pages, or even your individual personal account, it's important to utilize these Facebook features available to us, such as the business suite, wherein you can check or track and monitor the progress and growth of your business in terms of leads and visibility. And from there, we can create uh, something that will improve our social media strategies in order to generate leads and potentially turn those leads to conversion. So, next we have reciprocity. Reciprocity refers to the idea that when you engage with someone's content on Facebook, for example, by liking, commenting, or sharing their post, the algorithm is likely to show your content to that person in the future. So let's check in here. So this is a chef quoi. I don't know if that's French or croix. So this particular user, I'm frequently seeing um, his posts on the newsfeed of the Bishop's Lab. So I'm engaging on his post if it's interesting. Then in turn, he is more likely to um, engage on our post as well. So that is the analogy of reciprocity. So there. This happens because the algorithm is designed to promote meaningful interactions between users. So when someone engages with your content, it signals to the algorithm that your content is relevant and interesting to them. So in turn, the algorithm may show more of your content to that person in the newsfeed as a way of reciprocating the interaction. So reciprocity is just one of the many factors that Facebook algorithm considers when deciding which content to show to users. Other factors include relevance, timeliness, overall engagement. However, by understanding the power of reciprocity, you can take steps to encourage more engagement on your content and potentially increase your visibility on the platform. So, if you ever heard of the expression, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So, that is basically the analogy of reciprocity. You engage with people's content, and they're gonna do the same for you. Next, we have like, comment, and reply. So it is essential to prioritize engagement with your audience if you want your content to be seen by more people on Facebook. It's important to engage with your audience when they interact with your posts. This means taking the time to like and reply to comments and making your followers feel heard and valued. By doing this, you're not only building stronger connections with your audience, but you're also signaling to the algorithm that your post is generating engagement. So the more engagement your post gets, the more likely again it'll be shown to a wider audience. So let me share an example of that. Let me share for a moment. So let's take for example this one. Are you seeing this? Can you share this screen, Sir Henry? There. There you go. Alright, so that is, let me see. That- I'm actually on hiatus with my Facebook page right now because I'm doing a lot of things right now. So this post is 2 years ago. So this is what I actually did in terms of interacting with my audience so that my post will get a lot of engagement. So you're seeing here that for me this is already a promising reach for me, and the comments are 118 comments. So if you see here, I'm actually interacting with every people that comments on my post. So I'm tagging them so that they'll get a notification, the notification, and also the mention of their name. So that means that I hear them, I see them, and I value their interactions with my page. So there you go. If you can see that. So that's how I engage with my audience, right? So let's stop that and we go back to our slide there. So that is the one way of how to crack the Facebook algorithm is to interact with your audience. So in other words, if the more people who like and comment on your content, again, Facebook algorithm will promote it, which in turn it encourages more people excuse me, more people to engage with it. And the cycle continues. So it's a win-win situation for both the content creators and of course Facebook, as it helps increase engagement and keeps users on the platform for longer periods of time. Next and lastly, for the fourth w- way to crack the Facebook algorithm is through drip replies. So it's actually in relation to the likes and comments and replies that I'm talking about a while back. So drip replies is the timing in doing number three, or engaging with your audience. You don't want to kill the momentum of your post by responding immediately to them, but rather you wait for like 30 minutes before interacting. In that way, um, it will allow the algorithm to pick up on the engagement and promote your post to a wider audience. So if, for example, if someone comments on your Facebook post, then you wait for like 15 minutes or 30 seconds before you uh, comment. That way you stretch out a drawn engagement instead of a spike engagement wherein it the engagement suddenly comes up and then it dies down. What you want is a drawn out engagement, so it stretches out the amount of time your post is being shown in the newsfeed of your audience. And so that the goal is to create a sustained engagement that builds momentum over time rather than a sudden spike engagement, and then yeah, it quickly dies down. So I think we've we have to end here. That's it for the Facebook algorithm. I hope you learn a thing or two that will guide you in your social media marketing in Facebook. So if you also watch the Great Hack documentary in Netflix, you learn about how people are treated as, the greatest commodity of all time and how data are being mined. So it's more of like um, harvesting our datas, and our datas are treated as assets and how they're being exploited in ways unimaginable. So, as a student in business management and as a marketer that studies consumer behavior such as demographics, psychographics, and all of those things, this is the part where corporate social responsibility comes into play, how ethical considerations should be taken into account in all of these endeavors. And yeah, that's basically it. The understanding Facebook algorithm is also in relation to understanding the consumer behavior. So it's one of the things that we tackle in marketing. So yeah, that's it for this short webinar. Again, thank you all for joining me today. And of course, shout out to all our attendees. I would like to say hi to Mom Arlene, Mom Gail, and the rest of the Blink team, and Sir Henry, of course, for supporting me for this very short webinar. I hope that you found it informative and helpful in a way. I truly appreciate your support, and it means the world to me that you took time out of your day to be here. Your comments and appreciation made it even more special. So this is actually my first short webinar, and your presence, your engagement made it a success, and I'm excited to do more of this in the future, and I can wait to share more valuable insights with you all in terms of business management. And yeah, thank you so much, Sir Argel, Ma'am Kyra. Shout out to our friends in the US or wherever you are in part of the globe. So that's it, and have a wonderful day and take care, everyone. I'll see you on the next webinar, which is the digital marketing. So, bye bye, guys, and thank you so much.